Okay guys, so I'm out here, I'm going to show you a drill slash stretch that's going to help you with a good centered turn. So we're making a centered turn versus swaying or shifting too much, and then also getting a good shoulder turn and extension with the arms up and behind this right shoulder. So we're going to have a wall. I've got a mirror with a wall, it works all the same as a wall at home. And then I've got a club here just for my posture. I'm not going to actually use it when I do the drill or stretch here. So first thing, I'm getting my butt on the wall, feet a few inches off, and then I'm going to grip the club like I'm hitting it or swinging it, so I get that posture. Because if I don't have the club, what happens is I like to lean up or back here. Feels better because I got the wall supporting me, but not going to be realistic for what we're trying to do or help our golf swing at all. So I get that club gripped. Okay, how much am I bent over? Where are my hands? Maybe leave one of your hands here as you set the club to the side so you know where to put your other hand back. And now kind of grip the hands like a club. And we're reaching up for the wall over that right shoulder. First thing you'll notice is this right hip has to get out of the way. So your right knee is going to straighten, left knee is going to bend, and your right hip's going to go to the left. Your left hip will come off the wall just a little bit. So we're going just like that. We're not going too drastic, but we're also not staying there or shifting. This isn't a stretch. This is just to feel the motion of what's happening versus what you think's happening. You got a wall for reference with your hips there. And I don't need that club even though I was grabbing for it. And then I'm going to reach back over here. And as you're reaching up and back, you can only get here. You can't get to the wall. That's okay. Stay there as long as you're not going out of posture. Because when you reach up, you're going to notice your hip wants to come off the wall. Shoulders level out. Now I got up here, but I'm not stretching or changing anything. It's not going to help me hit the ball better. So first thing, as I'm reaching up, I make sure this hip not only moved, but stayed on the wall. And then as I reach up, I'm going to keep this left shoulder down. And if the left shoulder comes up a little bit, that's okay. Just lower it back down. So I'm constantly reaching and lowering. Reach the hands up, lower the shoulder. Reach up, lower. And as you do that, you're going to feel it stretch this lat, this left side lat. That's really going to help you get that extension without shifting, swaying at all. And then maybe a little bit in this shoulder, this rotator cuff. The other thing you might have noticed is how close my elbow is to my rib cage. So if I get this elbow up here, I can't get my hands to the wall, or if I keep it off the rib, it's going to go too straight back, not go behind that shoulder. So the elbow is going to come off the rib a little bit, but this upper armpit should be pretty tight. So you'll watch. So the elbow's up, but it's tight. I'm not out like that or reaching back. So we're making a good center turn with these hips, legs, allowing our shoulders and arms to do what we want them to do there. Making sure we're staying down here, stretching this. So if you're stretching, you're going to hold that for 10 to 30 seconds, probably 2 or 3 times at least. And then if you want, if you're not stretching it, you can just kind of rep it out, just boom, boom, kind of like practice swings. The more we do both of those, stretching and kind of the repetition backswing, practice swing, the easier it's going to be to translate to the course. You can do this as a warm-up before you go to the course. Now you're stretched out, you're in better position to go play. But if you do it a few times a week, well, now we don't have to think about it at all. When we go play, our hips are going to be doing what we want. We're going to have good position and extension in our backswing. So hopefully we're playing better, we're hitting it farther and healthier as well, because we don't want to get ourselves out of position and potentially hurt our back or hip or shoulder or something like that because we're swinging the club poorly. So we're going to be healthier, hitting it better and farther for a longer period of time. Hopefully this helps. Stay tuned for more.